Bruce Ntangibingura, Program Director, Great Lakes Business and Development Center, joins me from Bujumbura, Burundi. Thank you very much for joining us on the news. 1960 till now is quite a long time. Let's place the DR Congo's pre-independence era alongside the current constitutional state. What's your assessment of the journey so far?
Thank you so much. I think that if we look for a country which have been for more than 50 years on colonialism rule, and then after 62 years of independence, after the independence, maybe we can try to look at the angle of is the country really independent? But I think what we have been seeing as CD Great Lakes here in the region, and especially in DR Congo, we ask ourselves maybe, is the country really free? The populations of the DRC Congo are really free? Is there really freedom? So we think that as we promote the principles of free society, when we try to analyze, we see that after more than 50 years of colonialism, then after the independence, you can see that the country have been mainly on the domination of different political dominations, and maybe many armed groups, and this for sure brings the population not being free and not being innovative enough to have the advantage on what the natural resources, all the natural resources which the country has. So, for example, when we look, for example, on the eastern region of DRC Congo, where I have been traveling for a few days now, when we look at when the nationalism, when the people from this region now try to run maybe their businesses on their own, and don't want to have maybe people from the Burundi or the Rwanda to have running those businesses. But when we discuss from the people, they will tell you they don't even have confidence from each other. So we think that all this period of colonial and also domination of different political systems, we think that have really restrains the capacity of the people to be free and to be innovative. So we think this is the main issue when we don't have a free society, when the society lose the principles of rule of law, of rule of justice, and free enterprise. So all these things combined, we think that are the main sources of many difficulties, even though there are many others.
Let me take you back to something you mentioned about mineral resources. It's always been in the spotlight in the country. But now with allegations of mismanagement, a shocking report some years back shows that at least $750 million paid by companies to the Congo's tax agencies and state-owned mining company disappeared between 2013 and 2015. What should the government of Felix Tshisekedi do to manage the country's resources better?
I think that I can say what the government of Felix Tshisekedi should do, but what I think is the most important is to have the freedom of the people from DRC Congo decide on how they want to manage and how they want to get the most of what they have as resources. But still, when we have the multinationals dominating the decisions in the country, still the people of DRC are not free to decide on what they want to do on themselves. And I think the situation will remainly be the same. I think that innovation and management on the self and of the country will be one of the solutions for DRC Congo.
So let's still stay with the management of the country. Earlier this year, the country joined the East African Community despite being in the Central African region. In what ways will this membership improve DR Congo's economy in your thinking?
Yeah, I believe that DR Congo has a big potential and also have to benefit from its neighboring countries or from the East African community. Because if we try to look on maybe the management or the political advancement of the other countries from the East African region, I believe that maybe some of the good examples that we have been seeing in the East African region will help the DRC Congo, but also I believe that many of the issues from the neighboring countries, Burundi, Rwanda, which have been going through this country, will be maybe managed jointly with those countries, and this is a big opportunity for DRC to address some of the issues. Yeah,
indeed, a big opportunity. I'm afraid that's where we'll have to leave it for now. Thank you very much for speaking with us, Bruce.
Thank you.